Hey, welcome to Slay This Way here. Today we're playing a very late daily challenge for September 30th, 2025. The character The Watcher and the modifiers are specialized, started with 5 copies of a single card. Red cards are cards to appear in rewards in shops. M-Terminal, wherever you enter a new room, lose 1 max HP. At each combat of 5 plated armor. I see Gemini here with 1444. That's a great score. Yeah, and then yesterday, Grimgoth mentioned that a Rock Chicken is using glitches, so Gemini was able to match and pass some of the glitches yesterday. Congratulations. And yeah, sorry I'm playing so late today. I see Peltzer with 1261. I donated blood and was not feeling that great, so I figured I'd rather get a little bit of sleep before recording. So yeah, hopefully I'll be a little better now. All right, 5 copies of Brilliance. Purple and red cards. Do I want to go for Collective Bonuses or Highliner? Let me see how many card opportunities I'll get. Obviously, I'm not going to go for Popper because I have so many rare cards, and I wouldn't mind embracing the rare cards here. I see 2 lead paths. No, just 1. I have to go on the left here. I'll get 1 early question mark, and then after this elite, sticking right gives me another question mark. Going left gives me also just 1. That's actually really disappointing. Just 2 question marks total. Right side doesn't give me 2 elites. Alright, fine. That's not a lot of question mark rooms, but yeah, I guess let me make sure I didn't miss another path with an extra question mark. No, wow. Alright, yeah, just 2 question mark rooms. Let's do it. And I did go this way just hoping to buy some better... Actually, was that the right idea? Should I have skipped the shop and tried to go for a regular fight? Hopefully I'll be able to gain some gold beforehand. Alright. Okay, Cleave Flying Sleeves Evaluate. I have a bunch of attack cards already, so I'm thinking of taking the Evaluate. Final boss is the Slime boss. Yeah, I have a bunch of, what do you call it, the Brilliances, so let's take the Evaluate here. Although Cleave would have been nice for UV damage. Remove a card. Oof. Really tempting, but, man, this is the 2nd floor, and the game is sort of pushing me into a card removal path. Oh, that is tough. I think I will remove it then. Yeah, I mean, what better way to be told to go for Highland than having on floor 2 be a card removal opportunity for free too, right? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get rid of one of the Brilliances. Okay. And then here, I could remove another. Let me see if there's anything better. Severed Soul, Flying Sleeves, Third Eye. Third Eye is kind of nice. You what? No, let's remove another card here. Let's remove the Brilliance. Let's embrace Highlander. And then I can't afford the Third Eye. Nothing else, though. That's fine. Okay. And then here I got the Lice. Let's start off with 1 Brilliance, Third Eye. And then, yeah, this looks fine next turn. I think I should be good here. Also, the Plate Armor definitely helps on Act 1, right? Alright, so 2 Brilliances to get rid of this guy. And then a Strike. Awesome. Alright, got a Fruit Juice Potion. That's nice. Wallop, Pressure Point, Sash Whip. Wallop is a great card. Let's definitely take that. And then here I got the Cultist. Let's do Wallop and Strike. Yeah, I guess if I get 3 Brilliances... I actually only have 3 Brilliances left. Could have considered playing the Third Eye, but I think this is fine. Yeah. Oh, actually, I should have done Eruption. Yeah, that was enough too. Beautiful. Alright, Seversoul Bowling Bash Flex. Not a huge fan. A Bowling Bash might help with AoE damage fights. Let's take it. Okay. And then here, should I upgrade one of the Brilliances? No, always upgrade Eruption. Especially with the Slime Boss at the end. Yep. Alright, first Elite, Gremlin Knob. Not sure how I feel about this. Let's do Eruption, Strike, Brilliance. I'm going to do Third Eye, because if I get a few Brilliances, there's actually Wallop and Brilliance. That's going to be 21, 41. 42, I mean. That should be enough, right? Yep, Brilliance and Wallop. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one I got the boot. Remove deal 4 less unlocked attack damage, increase to 5, as well as Empty Fist, Shrug it over Combust. Let's take the Empty Fist to be able to exit Wrath, and then, yeah, going left for an extra question mark room for sure. Yeah, let's buy potions. You know what? Let me drink the Fruit Juice Potion, get all of these here. Okay. And then here I got Question Card, Future Card Rewards, and 1 additional card to choose from. Okay. And then here I got the Fungi Beasts. Bowling Bash is good. I can do Bowling Bash, Brilliance. That's not quite enough. Actually, I can do a Strike and then fully defend with the Evaluate. Let's do that. Okay. And then here, Empty Fist, Third Eye, and this should be enough next turn, right? Yep. So I wouldn't mind getting some Mantra, ideally. Let's do Eruption Wallop. Yep, that's enough. Okay. Alright, Shrug It Off, Nirvana, Power Through, Follow. Power Through is a great defensive card. I think I'll take it. Yep. Shrug It Off would have been fine too, but Power Through can help me a lot. And then I guess it doesn't matter if I go left or right here, right? Yeah, I guess I got a rest side earlier versus here. I'll get it later. Let's go for the earlier rest side to upgrade, or to go into the boss fight, or elite fight with another upgraded card. Let's upgrade the Wallop. Okay. Alright, so Jawworm and the Acid Slime. Really tempted to do Eruption, but then I think I'll take a lot of damage. So this would be 28, Plus 12 is going to be 40. 43. I could get rid of one of them, but I'll take a bunch of damage. I still think that's fine. Let's do Eruption, Bowling Bash, Strike, and then let's do a Defend. I'll take 4 HP damage here, and then hopefully with the Brilliances, I should be able to kill. Beautiful. Alright, Inflame, Clash, Wild Strike, Heavy Blade. Not a huge fan of any of them. Inflame might be fine. Clash would be better, but I might get curses, so let's not take it yet. Alright, Wallop is great here. Let's use it to get rid of you. And then that way I'll also be fully defended. And you know what? Let's use the Miracle to get rid of this guy as well. Unfortunately, next turn I'll be weakened, but I only will get attacked with 8 at most. Do I want to enter Wrath? No. No, I can fully defend with the defend. Let's also do Inflame and a Strike. Okay. Yeah, there's no reason to rush this, although I guess there's also no reason not to take any damage, but this is fine. I have plated armor, I should be fine, so maybe I'll wait. Yeah, actually, I can just do Brilliance, Empty Fist, and that's enough. Beautiful. We got a Blessing of the Forge, which I probably want over the Ancient Potion. Hemokinesis, Demon Form, Flying Sleeves, or Sanctity. Sanctity is interesting for the card draw. Hemokinesis is a good attack card. I'm a little worried I have too many attacks at this point. Yeah, let me take a good defensive card, and give, that also gives me card draw. Alright, Lagavulin. Well, let's do Inflame in Third Eye. Yeah, there's an Eruption next turn. Fine, let's risk it. I think I'll try to do the Eruption and then try to deal as much damage as I can, and hopefully I'll have the Vigilance to turn after. Unfortunately, I got the Wallop here. Yeah, no, let's do Eruption, then do 2 strikes, or 2 Brilliances. It's a lot of damage. I could have considered, if I drank the Blessing of the Forge. You know what? I think I'll do it. Let's drink the Blessing of the Forge and do Miracle and Wallop. So I think if I upgrade I keep saying Blasphemy, the Brilliances, I might have had enough. Luckily, this is enough too, though. Alright. Perfect. This one, I got Captain's Will. At the start of your third turn, gain 18 block, an Explosive Potion, and... yeah, Shrug It Off is fine. I've been offered a few Shrug It Offs already. Thunderclap is fine too. Thunderclap is interesting. For this Slime Boss, I think I'll take the Thunderclap. I think I might need block on Act 2, but for Act 1, I'm okay having some attack cards. And then, do I want to remove all the Brilliances and go for Popper? That might be a little risky. Let me upgrade the Inflame first here. Okay. Alright, Slime Boss. Okay, so yeah, sort of have to do Eruption, right? Let's do Eruption, Thunderclap, Bowling Bash. Let me save the Miracles for when I have the... again, I keep wanting to say Blasphemy. No, I meant Brilliance. Alright, here let's do Inflame. Brilliance is 30. That's not going to transform yet, right? So hopefully next turn I'll be able to play some good attacks. Okay. Well, I was hoping for something better. Can I get some more? It's not exactly what I had in mind. But yeah, Brilliance is as good as the Wallop. Actually, you know what? I can just kill with the Wallop here. Beautiful. Alright, easy 3-turn kill here. Okay. Wish, Blasphemy, Judgment, Conjure Blade. Blasphemy is tempting. So how badly do I want to go for Pauper? The thing is, because I'm playing with purple cards, there's a chance of getting the Omniscient, so I kind of want to take the Wish. And that way, if I don't take a rare card here, I would have to remove 3 cards for it to be worth it. Otherwise, I'll just have to remove 2. Let me take the Wish, just because it's also a really good card. Pandora's Box, I'm transform all strikes and defense. That, I did pick up some defensive cards, but not enough. So if I lose all my defensive cards, it also might give me duplicates, which I don't want to avoid. So let's not take that. I also don't really want to take Sozu, again, energy at the start of your turn, you can no longer obtain potions. And I can't take Ectoplasm, again, energy at the start of your turn, you can no longer obtain gold. Yeah, I can't take both of these. Every time, the last few times I took the Sozu, that was a disaster. So I think I will actually skip this, which is a little disappointing. So I am in Act 2 with only 3 relics, not counting the starter one. Alright, 1, 2, again, only 2 elites. Wait, only 1 2-elite path here. Very disappointing again. At least more question mark comes, right? I got 2 before the elites, and then another 3 afterwards. Okay, that's slightly better. Okay. Alright, so 60 incoming. Yeah, let's wish for gold. Let's be greedy. Okay. Don't have anything like a melter, though, right? Let's do Inflame, Third Eye. And Wallop is useless. Let's actually get rid of that. I'll keep the rest. Let's do a Strike here. Okay. Here I am fully defended, which is great. Let's do Vigilance, Empty Fist. Then Brilliance, Bowling Bash, and... wait, did I play Brilliance? Yeah, okay, I did. Alright. Another 10. Let's do Brilliance. Strike, Thunderclap is 60, 90, 20. So I think I'll play the... Actually, I can... Well, no, I can't fully defend with the Valor. Let's do Power Through, then Thunderclap. Okay. Should have another Brilliance here, right? Yeah, with the Eruption, that should be enough. Beautiful. Alright, no damage taken yet. Building Bash, Crescendo, Protect, Wild Strike. I already have the Building Bash. Crescendo is interesting. Protect might be really good too. I'm a little worried about not having enough defenses, so let's take the Protect, even though the Crescendo might have been better. Here I got a Wraith Curse and Torian Orthopter. When I've used a potion, heal 5 HP. That's fine. Okay. I got the Chosen. Wallop is great here. Let's do Thunderclap, Wallop. Okay. That's a lot of block. Yeah, Wallop can be a really powerful card, right? I think I will risk the Eruption. Let's do that. You know what? I'll do the Miracle as well to do Bowling Bash and a Strike. Okay. And now I think just a Brilliance alone is enough. Beautiful. Alright. Windmill Strike might give me overkill. Sands of Time is a great card. I think I'll take the Windmill Strike. Right? Also, just for the record, I haven't seen a single way to get Mantra in this game so far, which is disappointing. I have the Windmill Strike, so I don't need the Ritual Dagger. Let's take the gold instead. Okay. And here I got Snecko. A little risky to do the Eruption. I don't know. I do have an Empty Fist. Fine, I guess I'll risk it. Let's do Eruption, Thunderclap, Third Eye. Yeah, there's an Empty Fist next turn. Okay. Do have to defend against it. The turn after I'll have Captain's Wheel. Oof, that's an expensive Empty Fist. Fine, let's do Miracle, Strike, and Empty Fist. We'll still take 10 damage. I have to be careful because I'm losing a lot of extra HP here. Ooh, at least I got a free Wish, though. That's good. And a free Evaluate. I guess I don't need to play the Windmill Strike. I wouldn't mind. It is expensive. I have the energy. Let's play it now. Okay. Another 12. Alright, I do have to Protect. Let's do that. Then do, I guess, the expensive Brilliance. Okay. Could have considered playing the Insight there, too. Really hoping for some cheaper cards. Yeah, not happy with how much damage I'm taking here. There's a Wallop, though. If it's cheap, yes, beautiful. I can defend a little. Awesome. And then Windmill Strike for... Actually, let's do... It's only one cost, so next turn it should be almost enough. Not quite, though. Yeah, this is enough. Beautiful. All right. Pressure Points, Armaments, Halt, or Cut Through Fate. Cut Through Fate is interesting. Armaments would be good, too, but I think I'll take the Cut Through Fate. And then first elite here, I got the Slavers. Yeah, I need something to power through. Even that alone is not going to be enough, right? Because I need 32. This is not enough. If I drink the Dex Potion... So wait, so right now I have 23 plus 5 is 28. With the Dex Potion, it's 32 exactly, right? So I think that should be fine. Doesn't leave me with any extra energy to do anything else, though. Okay, let's hope I'll get something. Next turn I have Captain's Will active. The turn after this. So I have to defend against 22 here. I have 16 plus 21. One short. Let's do Third Eye. I think I'll take the Evaluate. Actually, here, let's do the Swift Potion. Then do Empty Fist to gain energy. So then do Evaluate. This is 22. I only needed 22, so then I can do 2 strikes. Unfortunately, next turn I'll be vulnerable as well. I will have 18 block from Captain's Wheel, though. Okay, I need another 10. So wish that I can't play. Can I target the backliner? No, I think I have to defend. I don't think I have a chance here. Let's do Cut Through Fate. There's a Brilliance. Can't do Eruption. Scrap the Brilliance. That's only 9. I don't think there's a way. Yeah, let's do Defend and Brilliance. Actually, if I do Miracle, Strike, and then the Explosive Potions. I used up all my potions, but I was able to fully defend, and next turn I'm not vulnerable or weakened, which hopefully will help. And I have to Protect too, so I need 19. Bowling Bash. If I do Eruption, this would be 28 plus 9 is 37. Not quite enough for this guy. If I do the Inflame, but then I will take too much damage, so... instead, let's defend against 19, which I can do with the Protect alone. Okay. And then let's do Bowling Bash. Alright, alright. Okay, Windmill Strike is enough to get rid of this guy, and then I'll just need a little bit extra block. Okay, I also have the Wallop, which is great. Let's do Wallop, Brilliance, and... Okay, I think I should be good. Windmill Strike is getting stronger too. Okay. I'm going to be weakened here, but I think that's fine. I can do something like Strike, Bowling Bash, and Third Eye. Ooh, can I use the Wish next turn? I'm not in Calm, am I? No. I mean, let's see. Maybe I can use the Wish somehow. It will be wishful thinking. I mean, I could use it to get plate armor, but yeah, no, I don't have enough energy to defend against that. Let's just do Windmill Strike and Brilliance. All right, wasn't able to use the Wish, but perfect this one. Had to use all my potions, though. Got a meal ticket, where we enter a shop, heal 15 HP, as well as an energy potion, Intimidate, Crush Joints, Warcry, Deus Ex Machina. I don't know. Not feeling great about any of these. Maybe the Intimidate, having weakness in the last fight would have helped me a lot. Alright, here, do I want to upgrade the Wish? Yeah, I should, right? I do want to play it, and even if I don't use it for gold, it will give me extra plated armor, which is great. Alright, Book of Stabbing. Well, I started with Intimidate. That's good. It allows me to defend with the Defend. And I don't know if I should play the Windmill Strike. It's only 10 damage. No, let's save it and try to have it deal more damage later. 18. So I have 11 or 16 only. Yeah, even with the energy potion, there's nothing I can do here, right? All right, fine. In that case, let's do value defend. But yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing I could have done. If I had the Dex potion, I would have been able to perfect this one. All right, here, should I see what the Sanctity gives me? No, I think I'll just do Vigilance and Cut Through Fate. Yeah, I don't think I need the Wish here. I won't be really able to play it. Although I guess if I'm not perfecting, I'm a little worried I might lose too much HP though, so let's not risk things. Let's do Power Through, Brilliance, and a Strike. Okay. Yeah, already lost a bunch of plate armor here. 20 incoming. Do I want to risk the Inflame? Do I have... I do have a Wallop coming up, hopefully. Let's do Eruption, Third Eye. Okay, make sure I get the Wallop with the Insight. Okay, do that. I have 60 incoming. I have only 30. For some reason, I thought I would have had enough. Clearly not. All right, let's do Protect here. You know what? I'm also going to drink the Energy Potion to play the Inflame and Brilliance. Okay. All right, and then next turn, while in Wrath, the Windmill Strike should be enough, right? Okay, so I did take a little bit of damage here, but yeah, I am able to kill here. If only I had Vulnerability, that would have been overkill there. Now, Pendant, every 10th attack you play deals double damage. That should make overkill easier now. We also got a Cultist Potion. Foresight, Third Eye, Follow-Up, Prostrate. Finally, a way to get Mantra. And actually, it's not a horrible card. Let's take the Prostrate. Okay. I got Courier, the Merchant Restore card, because potions on all prices are reduced by 20%, which is good. And then here I got the Bird and the Chosen. Let's do Intimidate. Don't have to worry about the bird anymore. I can fully defend and do 2 attacks here. Okay. Right here I only have 5. I'm fully defended. You know what? Let's get the bird to the ground. That makes my life easier. And then, yeah, Thunderclap and Flame is not a bad idea next turn. Okay. Here I'll have 18 block. In fact, that is not attacking. That's unfortunate. Do I want to risk? You know what? Let's be greedy. It's really risky to be greedy here. But no, let's be greedy and wish for gold here. And, alright. Yeah, it's a little risky to be greedy in this fight. Because this guy does apply Vulnerability once in a while. I do have Power Through. That's almost enough. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Get rid of both of these. I'm hoping to get another good attack card. Nope, let's just do a Strike. Okay. Haven't dealt almost any damage to the backline. I do have the boot, so this is almost enough for this guy. Actually, I can also do Wallop. Here, let's do Wallop, Prostrate, Brilliance gets a little stronger this way. Yeah, fine, let's do this. Okay. Yeah, I realize if I can't enter Wrath, I am having trouble dealing damage. 22 incoming. Luckily, I got another Wallop. Let's actually do that with the double damage here. So, yeah, 18. That allows me to be fully defended. Beautiful. Then any attack on the bird is enough, and I just need to deal 42 damage. How much do I have with the Windmill Strike? Not quite enough. Let's do Bowling Bash, Strike, and then Brilliance. And now the Windmill Strike is enough, right? Even with the weakness. Beautiful. Alright, wasn't too bad here. We got a Speed Potion, Hold, Crescendo, Evaluate, Windmill Strike. I think now, I already have these 2. I think I'll take the Crescendo. I wouldn't mind more ways to entering Wrath. Alright, 3 more question marks. I got a shop here. That's good. I don't think I need Chemical X, though. Yeah, I definitely don't need that. Offering is tempting. Yeah, I wasn't going for Pauper, right? Let's take the Offering. It's a great card to have. Let's take Flame Beer, also a great defensive card. Meditate is pretty good to exit Wrath. Limit Break, probably not necessary. It's a great card. It's expensive, and I don't have that much strength. I just have to Inflame. I don't mind taking the Happy Flower. Every 3 turns get extra energy. Probably don't need Meat on the Bone. Pocket Watch might be good with... It is expensive, though. Yeah, let me focus on cards instead. Maybe let's take the Study to try to get combo. Consecrate is fine. Pummel, I mean, it's not horrible. Reaper is too expensive. Fine, in that case, let's take the Dark Embrace, and that is it. Okay, yeah, fine. Not a horrible shop there. Yeah, I got the Snake Plant. Have to be really careful here. I do start with Power Through, Defend, and Brilliance, so not taking any damage on turn 1. Good. Another 21. Let's do... I think I'll do Vigilance, Miracle, Protect. Again, avoiding taking damage here. Okay. And then here, yeah, let's do Crescendo, then Strike 1, Strike 2, Windmill Strike is 30. I think I might wait. Flame Bear is pretty good. Yeah, actually, this is a great hand next turn. Let's do Windmill Strike here, and then next turn I can exit Wrath if I need to with the Meditate. I also have the Flame Barrier, which is great. Can I kill here? Yeah, I think if I do Cut Through Fate, Empty Fist is, with double damage, definitely enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, Wish number 2. Nope, I already have these 2. I think I'll take the Perseverance to gain a good block card. And then, yeah, going this way for one more question mark room. We got the Shell Parasite and Fungi Beast. Let's start off with the Intimidate. Yeah, just defend and strike. Okay. I wouldn't mind saving the Perseverance a little bit. Alright, lots of incoming, 21 to be exact. Can I get rid of the backliner? Let's do Thunderclap and Brilliance. Yep, that's enough. And then I can do... You know what? Let's do Perseverance and Evaluate. Yep, that way I'm fully defended, and next turn I have the Captain's Wheel active. Okay. And then do I want Offering? I don't heal back, but this is also a pretty bad hand. Let's use the Offering. Okay. It's a risky to do Eruption here. I do have Empty Fist, though. Let's do Eruption, Prostrate, then Empty Fist. Okay. And then I can do Study and Third Eye. Yeah, this is fine next turn. I'm trying to think if I can get combo with the Study here, but this guy probably will deal too much damage for it to be worth it. Let's just do Flame Barrier. Brilliance is enough to break through the block. Good. Maybe I'll just wait for Windmill Strike to deal enough damage, right? Wallop is great. Let's do Consecrate. Wallop. No, let me do Bowling Bash, then Wallop. And then double damage. Windmill Strike is almost enough. Let's just do the Pummel. It's fine. I can do a single damage Windmill Strike next turn. Actually, I could have done Crescendo. That would have been enough too. It's okay. No harm done. Oh, actually, no harm done, but I get to play the Wish. That's awesome. All right. And then let's also do the Sanctity to be fully defended. And then next turn I can kill with the Windmill Strike, right? 25. Yeah, that should be enough. Beautiful. All right. Got extra gold out of that. That's good. Flying Sleeves, Clash, Simmering Fury, or Clothesline. I don't know about Simmering Fury. If I had more energy, it would have been worth it. Who's my final boss, by the way? Collector. So I don't know about Clothesline either. Let me take the Flying Sleeves. Having it be retained is not a bad idea. Here, I'll definitely take the Specialized Relic. Mutating Strength. So I should come with 3 Strength at the end of the first turn, lose 3 Strength. Okay. And then here... Honestly, I'm running out of good things. Actually, maybe the Offering Upgrade is valuable. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, I haven't been able to remove any. I still have to remove 2 Brilliances, right? I did go to a shop and forgot to remove things there. So that's something to keep in mind for the future. I'll save the Intimidate. I don't think I need to use it here. Let me also drink the Cultist Potion. Okay. Might as well save it or use it in the boss fight. Alright, unfortunately I'm being attacked by everything. Even if I drink this Speed Potion, that's only 10, 20, 25 blocks. So I need to get rid of one of them. That's going to be a challenge. 22 plus 18 is 40. Okay, wait. I can do it. So if I do Bowling Bash, then Brilliance. Wait, how did I say 40? 20. Oh, that's not 22. It was not 14. It was 31. Anyway, yeah, it's fine. 21. Sorry. Yeah. So now if I drink the Speed Potion and the Miracle and 2 defense, I will be fully defended. But now I don't have anything to save me. Well, next turn I do have the Captain's Wheel, so I just need a little bit extra block, which I can get with the Vigilance. So yeah, let's do Vigilance, Brilliance. Okay, all right. And the next turn I'm guaranteed not to be attacked by the backliner, so that should give me a little bit of breathing room. Very tempted to play the Wish for Plated Armor. Would help me a lot to have 13 Plated Armor every turn. Yeah, let's do it. I also do Crescendo and Wallop. Is that too much? Would get rid of this guy. I don't think that's necessary. Let's do Third Eye. Yeah, there's Meditate and Eruption next turn. I think that should be plenty. Okay. I don't have any potions, so I'm a little worried about this this collector here. Especially if it decides to attack me. Alright, let's do Sanctity first. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I stood a chance here whatsoever. Let's do Eruption, Consecrate. Wait. No, there's nothing I could have done. It's the fact that I'm vulnerable to that really hurts me. So the best I can do defensively is to play the Protect and then to Meditate. I almost misclicked there. And then I think I'll bring back... There's a chance I won't get attacked next turn. 27, 26. 1 short. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. I was very close to being able to get... to be able to deal a lot of damage that way. Let me... I don't think I need attacks. I have some attacks here, especially with the double damage Windmill Strike for 84. Almost overkill there. That's a bummer. Lost 1 HP here. Alright, there's the Offering. A little too late. I do have lots of strength. Wait, this is 64. Can I just kill the backliner? I think I can, right? Let's do Pummel, then Offering. Thunderclap, Eruption. Yeah, unbelievable. Missed it by 1 HP, or 1 block. That was very close. Berserk Feet, Juggernaut, Double Tap. Feet is not going to give me points, but I think I like it out of these cards the most. Let's take the Feet here. Alright, and then here, Snecko Eye is interesting. I do have... Actually, no, I don't. I barely have high-cost cards, right? So I have Dark Embrace, Flame Barrier, Study. But then Study doesn't count because it gives me a bunch of 0-cost cards, which will then also get randomized. Yeah, you know what? Just for the sake of Study, I do actually have some high-cost cards. Wish, Protect, Windmill Strike. But no, I think... And Wallop. But no, I don't think I'll take Snecko here. Let's take Empty Cage. Yeah, I'm going to remove 2 cards. The other option is also to take Fusion Hammer to gain energy. That might be a little better. I guess, but then I have to rely on being able to remove 2 cards at either shops or events, which might be risky. Is it a risk worth taking? The extra energy will help, but honestly, I've been doing fine with that extra energy. Let's risk it. I also have Happen Flower, right? Let's take the empty cage and pick up, remove 2 cards, so I'm able to remove the Brilliances. A little risky, definitely risky. So not having energy. I do have the Awaken one, which is fine. Do I have a single power? I do have a few powers. Ideally, I would get combo before getting there. So after this point, I'll get 2 elites and 2 question mark rooms. Getting to this elite on the left gives me 2 question mark rooms and 1 elite. On the right gives me 3... No, also 2 question mark rooms and 1 elite, right? Yeah, so it's very similar. I guess it depends of whether or not I want to get the events earlier or later. Let's get the early events. Yeah, might increase the chance of getting normality, although I wouldn't want that either. Wait, was there a shop here? Was there a shop later on? No. That might be a problem. If I get a duplicate normality, then I might have to skip an elite for a shop. Let's do Dark Embrace Intimidate. See, this is where having extra energy would have been really nice. I think I'll take the damage to play a Brilliance here. Okay. 18. Yeah, this is a problem, right? I'm going to take a lot of damage. I don't think I can do Eruption. Let's do Strike, Consecrate. I guess I'll just do Perseverance, preserve some of my HP. At least this turn I have 18 block. Alright, yeah, I also have the Wallop, which I don't really need. Let's do Meditate back the Eruption. So here, I think I'll do Pummel, Wallop, and then Meditate the Eruption. Okay. I have enough with the Windmill Strike. I do have double damage next turn, right? So I think Eruption and Windmill Strike is enough. Again, very close to getting Overkill. Not quite there yet. Alright, Pummel, Flurry of Blows, Wave the Hand, Signature Move. I do think I switch stances often enough for Flurry to actually be really nice. Okay. Alright, here I got the Dark Links. I'm a little low on AoE damage cards. I think that's my biggest problem at the moment. This looks like a fine hand next turn. Let's defend to avoid any damage. Okay. Right. Yeah, there was an early Cleave that I rejected, right? It would have been great to have here. Do I want to risk Crescendo? I do have the Offering. You know what? Let's do Crescendo. Let's do the Offering. Come. Alright, there is a Bowling Bash. That is almost enough to get rid of this guy. Okay, let's do Flurry. Then do Prostrate. I should have done the Inflame. That would have been enough to get rid of that guy. Then do this. I can fully defend with the defend. You know what? Let's do the Windmill Strike too. Okay. So now next turn I can just focus on the backline. I need to deal 41 damage. Eruption, Strike, and that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, got a Weakness Potion, Swivel, Power Through, Concluder, Clash. I already have this. Swivel is interesting. Do I have good high cost cards? It's just a Wallop that'll get triggered, right? And Windmill Strike, I guess. Conclude is also good. And I was just complaining about not having AoE damage, so let's take the Conclude. And this is what I was worried about, right? Lots of gold, but 2 normalities. Good thing I got the Empty Cage. Alright, so I think there is a shop here if I skip an elite. So let's keep going on as normal and hope... I can also... Actually, wait. If I go on the left, I get another elite and another question mark room, but no rest site. That's probably better. Right? Yeah, let's go left here. I didn't notice that path, but that gives me another elite and another question mark room without getting a rest site, which I don't really need. Alright, risky here, but let's do Eruption, Dark Embrace. Okay. I'm hoping to find a way to exit Wrath or not being attacked by a lot. Yep, that's a small attack. Good. Haven't used the feet a single time here either. Let's do Inflame, Thunderclap, Flying Sleeves, and then Meditate the Eruption. Yep. Alright, here I can do... Oof. Let's do Eruption, then Wish for Gold. I'm being greedy here. And then let's do Miracle to play a few more attacks, like Bowling Bash and Strike. Okay. Yep, that's the big attack. Luckily, I can exit Wrath, though. Yeah, I think I have to do Vigilance. Third Eye. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, taking a bit of damage here. Do I have a rest site? Wait, I was going left. Maybe I don't actually want to skip a rest site now. Maybe I do want to rest. Because now with the... Actually, I don't even want to play the Offering because of the normality, right? Let's do Study. Then do Pummel. And, yeah, let's do Flurry. There's no reason to play the Intimidate. Okay. 31. That is a lot. Luckily, I do have the Wallop. Let's do... Wallop, Consecrate... 15. Oof, I am a bit of trouble here. I guess I'll do... I could do Perseverance. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, not being attacked. I think I'll risk the Crescendo. Then Flurry of Blows, Strike. Let me see what the Insight gives me. Double damage Windmill Strike, or Conclude. Let's do the Conclude here, and then next turn I can do the double damage, or single damage Windmill Strike. That should be enough. Wow, alright, that was surprisingly... Oh, actually, can I use the feet? I can use the feet. Alright, healed back up 3. That's good. Shockwave, True Good, Iron Wave, Weave. I do have 2 Scry cards. I'm not sure if that's enough. I think Shockwave might be good. Yep. 2 too bad I don't have extra energy. I think I'll go for a rest side. I'm a little worried about my HP, and there's no reason... Well, I guess I get a regular fight if I go this way, but I think it's better to go for a rest side here. Actually, this is better. Yeah, I'm okay losing 5 max HP and healing back to full, because the rest side would have only healed me 10 max HP, or 10 HP. So instead I get to upgrade something here. I don't think I'll upgrade the feed, though. Do I want to upgrade the Dark Embrace? Or Meditate? No, let's definitely upgrade the Meditate. That way I can bring back something like Eruption and Vigilance together, which might be very valuable. Alright, Reptomancer. It's very tempting to do Shockwave here. I can do Eruption. Wait, hang on. If I do Eruption... hang on. I don't think there's a way for me to get rid of both of them, right? So this is 18. That's not enough. If I do Eruption, then Flying Sleeves, I still take 9 incoming. Even with the Weakness Potion, it's not good enough. Even with the Shockwave, it's not enough. If I play the Shockwave, then Flying Sleeves is enough to get rid of one of them, but then Eruption is not enough for the other. So I don't think there is anything I can do here. In which case, yeah, might as well do Eruption, Flying Sleeves, and Meditate and just accept the damage. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing I could have done here. I do have to be careful not to lose too much HP, especially if this guy's attacking. I do have the Wallop here, that's great. If I do Eruption, though, I won't be able to exit Wrath. Still, I think it's worth the risk. Let's do... wait, Consecrate's not enough, so let's do Eruption U, Prostrate, Consecrate. Okay. There's a Wallop. Let me first do the Offering. It's really... Oh, no. I'm dead here, right? Unbelievable. I forgot about the Normalities. Yeah, I have to reload this one. I'm dead. Yeah, I have so much income because I'm a Wrath. So if I play the Offering, I'm going to get the Normality, which means... I probably shouldn't enter Wrath. Let's still do everything the same here. Okay. Maybe playing the Shockwave for weakness is good. So here, I can't do the Offering. I'll get the Normality. So I think I just have to defend with the Wallop without the Eruption, obviously. So yeah, let's do Consecrate, Prostrate. Oh boy. I guess I'll do Wallop, then Flying Sleeves to get rid of this guy. And 26... 10, 90, well, at least I'm alive, but obviously no chance of perfecting. The thing I healed in that last event. Well, at least here I can do... Oh, wow, a single attack is not enough. I have to do Cut Through Fate. I'll grab the Protect, I think that's good. Then a Strike. And then, let's do Feed. At least that way I have double damage active next turn. Okay. I was hoping not to be attacked. Yeah, double damage conclude is pretty good. Not quite enough to get rid of the Backlander, but it gets me close. So let's get rid of the other Normality. I'll definitely be attacked next turn, so let's keep the Flame Barrier. And then I'll just do Conclude, right? Yes, okay. The Backlander should be easily killed. This guy's guaranteed to attack me. Oh boy. Oh boy. So let's see. This is enough to get rid of this guy thanks to the boot. Okay. A Strike is enough for this guy, and then Flame Barrier is actually not enough. I have to throw the Weakness Potion. Well, better late than never. And then, well, that also heals me, which is nice. Okay. Right, another 18. At least I have the Power Through. That's good. Yeah, almost enough block that way. Let's do Inflame, Evaluate, and Bowling Bash. Okay. And then here the enemy is summoning. Okay. I do the Crescendo. I think I have to risk it. Without the Crescendo, I don't think I stand a chance whatsoever. I have the energy to also play the Sanctity. Let's do that. Then do Thunderclap, Flurry of Blows. Should I do Vigilance? No. I think I'll do the... I've only had double damage. Here, let's do... The enemy's vulnerable, right? Fine, let's do Windmill Strike here, and then hopefully... I do have an Empty Fist, right? That should be enough next turn, I hope. Yes. Okay, that was a close one. Down to 12 HP here. Got Lizard Tail. That actually might be really valuable. Whenever you die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead, which only works once. We also got a Speed Push, and Disarm is really good. I already have these 2 to 1 pressure points. Let's take the upgraded Disarm. Okay. Alright, Sphere Guardian. I have to be a little careful with the Spikers here. Shockwave is a great start. Let's do Shockwave. Then Cut Through Fate. Actually, if I keep... No, Repulsor might be too difficult to get combo in. Let's keep the Empty Fist. Or play the Empty Fist now. Okay. Get rid of this guy. And then just wait. I do have double damage next turn. Then 2 turns I have Captain's Will active. Alright, 10 incoming. Bowling Bash is great. Actually, yeah, Bowling Bash is pretty good here. Let's do Bowling Bash. Then Evaluate, Intimidate. And then I don't think I'll do Thunderclap. Let's do Pummel. Okay. Alright, this turn I am, again, fully defended. Conclude is pretty good. Can I use the Feed? Not really. If I do Eruption... Wait. If I do Eruption... I don't think I can get the Feed still triggered, right? I need 49. This will be 9, and then I need another 40. Yeah, I don't have enough. Even with Inflame, Let me do the Inflame. So then Eruption is 12 plus 26 is 38. With the Strike would be enough, right? So if I do Eruption, Strike, and then, yeah, the feed, not only do I need the max HP, it also gives me healing, which is important. And luckily I'm still not being attacked here. I can do Disarm. Actually, wait, no, let me do Flame Barrier and Windmill Strike, 39. Okay. So I don't need much to kill. I just one attack card, although the enemy already has 11 spikes. That is fine. Beautiful. Alright, survive this one. Use the feed. We got a Dex Potion. I already have the Wallop. Between these three, I might consider Dual Wield, although it's better if I have zero cost card attacks, which I don't really have. But it might be good. I can also deal with some good powers. Alright, and then going left. Okay. I got Blood Val at the start of each combat, heal 2 HP, which is nice. And here I got the Nemesis. Okay. 18 incoming. Nothing I can do, right? Absolutely nothing. I didn't draw any defensive cards, so there's nothing I can do. I'll do Thunderclap, Flurry, and yeah, unfortunately I will take a bunch of damage here and lose 2 plated armor. Okay. Another 12. Offering is risky. I don't know if I want to risk it. Let's do Third Eye. Crescendo is good. Let's get rid of the Consecrate. Let's do Evaluate. That allows me to be fully defended. And I still have the Normalities, right? Which might be a problem. Okay, it's a big attack. Can I kill here? I do have double damage with Pen Nib. It's not going to be enough though, right? Even with Wrath. That's 36 and Crescendo 72. Not quite enough. I mean, I have 18, right? So I think I could also try to defend with the Speed Potion too, right? There's a Windmill Strike. Yeah, you know what? Let's grab the Windmill Strike. Double damage, 60. Yeah, with Crescendo. Alright, instead, 28, 33. You know what? I won't even use the Speed Potion because I am only taking 2 damage here. The weakness definitely helped with the Shockwave. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's be greedy. Wish for gold. Why not? Actually, maybe being greedy, or not being greedy, but wishing for plate armor might have been better, because I have another 33. And I have a Normality here. And I don't have any defensive cards. Wow. Alright. Insight gives me nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, 2 Normalities is really tough. Well, if I drink both of these potions, that heals me back up a little. 18. But that's a problem. I just don't have a defensive card, so what am I supposed to play? Alright, let's reload. I think I'll try to use the potions and then maybe enter Wrath earlier. I feel like if I can get to the next shop, I should be in a good place score-wise. It's just surviving and getting there. So once again, let me drink the next potion now. But yeah, I'm unable to do anything here. Let's do Thunderclap and Flurry. Okay. And another 12. No, there's no reason to play the Eruption here, right? Yeah, no reason whatsoever. I will keep the Crescendo. Next time I was being attacked too, though, right? So let's do Evaluate and wait. Okay. Alright, so here, I think I have to risk it. Let's do Crescendo. Then do Flurry of Blows, double damage, Brilliance, 72. Okay. Then do Insight. Sanctity might give me something I don't want. Let me drink the Speed Potion to do the Sanctity. Okay, and then I can do a Defend. Is that going to be enough? Wait, Feed is not enough. So Defend is 12, 43, 46. I'll take another 23. No, I'm dead. Right, 43 plus 20 is 63. I have 67 incoming. Wait, no, hang on. If I do a Defend... Yeah, no, that was it. 66, and I have 67 incoming, so I'm 1 short. Well, 2 short. How do I get through this fight? I sort of tried the things I thought would help. I don't know what else I can try. And the problem is, right after this, I have a rest site, or a question mark room, a regular fight, and then I would have definitely gone for the shop to remove the Normality to go for Highlander over the Elite. And that would have been great score-wise. Let me try this again. Honestly, I don't know what to do. Thunderclap, Flurry, of course. Maybe do something with double damage earlier? I don't have my Meditate, I don't have my Wallop. What if I do the Offering now? Or did I... No, I didn't get the Normality that way. So let me do Offering now. That changes the card draw order, of course. Does it help me in any way? Does give me energy. Let's do Third Eye. Okay. Then do Cut Through Fate. Okay. Then do Defend... Evaluate. Alright, let's see if this changes anything. I have less HP now than I did before. Okay, there's Sanctity and the Wish. Wish Plated Armor is still not going to be enough, but it might help. And I have a Defense, so let's wish for Plated Armor. This is going to be 11, 28, 29. I'm alive, and I can still save the Miracle, and I still have the Speed Potion. Although, okay, luckily I'm not being attacked this turn. That's actually really good, because then that allows me to do something like Crescendo, and then meditate. What? I need a way to exit Wrath? Like, I don't have a Vigilance yet. Alright, fine. How about just good attack cards? Feed Brilliance. Let's do the Brilliance. Is the enemy still going to be vulnerable? Yes. Let's do Brilliance and... Feed? Let's do Power Through. Yep, okay. So this way, next turn I have double damage. Actually, the Windmill Strike is more, right? 75. Oh, actually, wait, I have a Wallop here. Wait, hang on. I completely forgot that Meditate makes me not be in Wrath. That's fine. I can defend with the Wallop. And then, yeah, I'm fully defended here. Let's do Brilliance and Pummel. Yeah, I guess I'll do Pummel here. Okay. I completely forgot to bring back an Eruption. That was a mistake. 18. I hope it's not going to come back to bite me, though. I have Plate Armor. That is enough. So here, let's do Inflame, Bowling Bash, and Flying. I think I should save the Flying Sleeves. Let's do the Conclude. Okay. Another 18. Disarm is really good here. Let's do that. Then Prostrate. And that allows me to be fully defended. I can do 2 strikes here. Okay. The most turns I had against the Nemesis. Alright, here I'm being attacked. Let's do... I think I will drink the Speed Potion here to do Prostrate, Protect, Perseverance. Yep, that is actually enough to be fully defended. Beautiful. And then let's do a Strike. Okay, I'm getting close to being able to kill here, I think. So I can do Wallop. No, let's do Thunderclap, Consecrate, and then double damage Windmill Strike. And that actually gives me Overkill. Phew. Alright, I got Overkill out of the way, which is nice. We got Calipers at the start of your turn, lose 50 block rather than all of your block. And then I wouldn't mind Weakness. I already have these 2. I don't think I need the Body Slam. Let's take the Sashwood. Okay. Alright. I do like extra gold. Let's take it. Let's take the Regret. Okay. I definitely have to go for a shop now. Yeah, no way. I actually have to. This might not be easy. I have to survive this one, this fight as well, especially with the Regret now. But yeah, I think I'll do Crescendo, Flying Sleeves with the extra strength. Let's target, doesn't matter which one. And then a Strike. I'm hoping to get a Conclude, so I'm not targeting the backliner. Although next turn, all of them will have block. And I might be dead this turn if I don't have good cards. A lot of incoming. Well, I think I have to do Offering, right? Let's do... well, let's do Offering first in case I get the Normality. I did, but I also have Conclude. That's not enough, right? I can only play 2 more cards. So Conclude will get rid of the backliner. Not this one, though. If I do Consecrate and Conclude at 34, that is enough. No, that's not enough for this one. I need 35. So I think I have to do Empty Fist. Wait, this will be 12. So if I do Empty Fist and Conclude... No, I only have 1 HP, so obviously there's nothing I can do here. Let me reload real quick. Wow, I'm reloading a lot. But I think if I used the Third Eye, would that have been enough to avoid drawing the Normality? I don't actually think it would be. I do think it is right to play the Eruption here, or the Crescendo here, because if I don't... What if I just target the backliner? Let's get rid of this guy. So if I didn't play all the cards, I would have not been able to play the Offering, although I guess the question is, do I want to play the Offering here? I just defend, right? I can have Empty Fist. Let's do Consecrate. Empty Fist. Let's do Third Eye. Next turn I have trouble defending, right? Let's save all of these. Then do Empty Fist and Power Through. Oh, that's not enough. I need 34. I only have 27. If I do the Offering, I'll get... wait, hang on. 27. Yeah, I have exactly 34, so I'll be dead. Like, my HP combined with this is exactly 34. Okay, so how do I do the Offering? I don't think I can use the Offering. I'm gonna do something else. If I have one more HP, I would be able to survive that turn. So if I do Crescendo... Flying Sleeves, let's do the strongest one, then Strike, and then Miracle. I'll have 1 extra HP, and that way I can survive the next turn. And the turn after, I have the Captain's Wheel active, so hopefully that'll be enough. So if I do Consecrate, Third Eye, keep all of these, then do Empty Fist and Power Through. So now 34, I have 27 plus 8, which is 35. So I'm alive with 1 HP. Okay. Luckily, both are not attacking. I do have the Normality, which is good. Because both are not attacking, let's do Cut Through Fate. I want Meditate. Yeah, I think it'll be a good idea. Oh, I can't do both Meditate and Conclude. That was silly. I messed up there. Should have grabbed Inflame. Let's see if that's going to be a problem. I do have Plated Armor, or I could get Plated Armor. Can I just kill here? I don't think I can. So, yeah, I have to do... Wait. I could also... Nah, it's really nice to get the Plated Armor, right? Yeah, that way I don't have to worry about any incoming for quite some time. Okay. And then here I can do strike, sash whip, and then double damage wallop. Alright. Okay, we got a block push, and that should help. Battle him is interesting. It is pre-upgraded. I think just lucky. No. Ragnarok's not bad either. I don't have that much strength, though. Battle him is tempting. Let's take the battle him. Alright, and then here I will skip the elite. A, because I will die, and B, because I have courier, and I have to remove a duplicate normality, which I'll do right away. Okay. Alright, and then let's spy. Can I get to Alex Shiny? Hair is not bad. Let's first grab... I mean, preserved insects are really dumb, right? Wait, for a second, I'm afraid that I picked up duplicates. No, I am going for Highlander. So I can't take that many cards. Let's focus on cards then. Let's do... Exhume is expensive. I already have these two, so let's do Burning Pact, Exhume. I already have the Power Through, so let's take Warcry. Shrug It Off. I don't have a Shrug It Off, right? Let me sort A to Z. I was definitely offered... I feel like I was offered... This might have been my 4th Shrug It Off offered, but fine. And yeah, now I'm locked out of all of these cards. Do I want to try to fish for a Mind Blast? No, I think I'll buy Relics now. Actually, Block Push is really tempting too. Let's grab that. Alright, so then pair up and pick up Restoration by 10. I don't think I need Eternal Feather. Let's take Frozen now. When viewing your draw pile, the cards are not shown in order. I don't think I can buy enough relics either, though, right? At least I got Encyclopedian, so that's good. Do I want to fish for Mind Blast? Obviously, wait, so hang on. I have 5, 10, 15, 16 relics. If all of these are 120, I can only afford 9. No, sorry, 8. 8. Yeah, that will give me 960. That would be enough, but I think it's very unlikely. Okay, you know what? Let's try. Art of War, if you do not play any attacks during your turn, get additional energy next turn. Yeah, I can't do the mango. Let's take Preserved Insect. And recent lead combats have 25% less HP. Lantern Slash go with additional energy. And yeah, now they're too expensive. It would have been, I think, very unlikely to get all of them be cheap. Alright, let's fish for Mind Plus. Enlightenment, Panacea. Well, I guess the Mind Plus usually shows up in the first spot, right? Let's do Chrysalis. Deep Breath, Finesse. Alright, I guess I'll take the cheaper bomb then. Okay, fine. Alright, might as well buy another Essence of Steel potion here then. Alright. Okay, that's fine. I still... It is worth it. I was able to get Highlander, so skipping that elite... Also, I only had 1 HP, right? So fighting that elite would not have helped anybody. Here, let's do Shrug It Off. Okay. Then battle him, Cut Through Fate. I'll keep the Burning Pact. Let's play the Pummel. Okay. Losing a little bit of HP here. 16. Let's do Intimidate. The Power Through is enough. Let's play that. And then let's do Smite. And I don't think I'll do the feat. Well, yeah, I don't think I need to play the feat here. This turn, unfortunately, I'm not being attacked, even though I have the block. Let's do Offering. Okay. Then do Prostrate, Panacea. Oh, Panacea is great here. Okay, I'm very happy with that Panacea showing up when it did. Alright, let's do Empty Fist, Sash Whip, Strike, Smite. I think I'll see if the Windmill Strike to get a little better, and then I also have double damage, right? Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get combo though, right? That might have been a problem. I didn't get the debuff, that's good. Let's do Flurry of Blows, I wasted double damage with the Consecrate there. Let's see what the Finesse gives me. Third Eye allows me to defend and get rid of the Normality, which is great. And let's also do a Smite here. Okay. Another 16. Enlightenment would hit the Chrysalis. Do I want it though? Yeah, I'm not sure. Actually, it would also hit the Protect, which I definitely want. So let's do that. And then, yeah, might as well play the expensive cards here. Actually, I will do the Meditate. I didn't have a way to enter Wrath. Let's grab the Feed. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to. And what else? I don't know. Finesse, I guess? Sure. Small chance I might be able to use the Feed, right? Alright, so here I have extra energy. That's good. Let's do Smite 1, Smite 2. Then Windmill Strike is too much. So I think I have to Wallop and Feed. Beautiful. Alright, Third Eye Consecrate. I have these two. Between Collect and Tranquility, I think I'll take the Tranquility. And then here, it's a... trying to think if I should rest. Is there anything important I need to upgrade? No, I kind of want to... Yeah, I think I'll rest here, just to be safe against the Awakened one. I'm not sure if I have a chance here. I do have a bunch of Plate Armor if I get the Wish Plate early. 20 incoming, let's drink the Essence of Steel. The Block Push is enough on turn 1. Battle him is risky, but I think I will need the Smites. So let's do Battle him. Then Cut Through Fate. I think I'll do... Yeah, let's do the Brilliance. I have to play a Block Push in here, right? Yeah, no way around it. Okay. Do have double damage next turn. Okay. Bowling Bash is pretty good. So that's going to be 42. Defense might be a problem. I only have 15. Wait, how do I do the fence? No, wait. I mean, I have another block pushing, right? I think I do have to do the Bowling Bash here. Okay. Then do... Yeah, I think I have to use the block pushing, right? There's no way I can deal... hang on. Smite is 12. Yeah, let's do the Smite here. Then do the block potion. I needed 27. I have 21. So this would be 27. Okay. And then, fine. Next turn I have extra block with the Captain's Will. How am I doing on time? It might be hard to finish in less than 45 minutes, though. Alright, lots of incoming. I still have the disarm too, right? I was really hoping to get the wish soon. I didn't get it. I can't apply weakness. I'll still be 20-something incoming, which should be enough, right? So if I do Shockwave and get rid of this guy with a Smite, I am fully defended here. Might as well do a Strike. Okay. No more potions to save me, though. Alright, 15. Okay, there's another Sash Whip for weakness. And Intimidate, but no block cards. I don't think there's anything I can do. Yeah, just got unlucky. Didn't draw any defensive cards. That's a bummer. Yeah, nothing I could have done here, right? Alright, in that case, let's do Empty Fist, Meditate, bring back, what, I don't know, Brilliance, and Eruption, sure. Yeah, that's a bummer. I thought, if I had that wish a little sooner, yeah, there it is. A little too late. Alright, fine. Can I exit Wrath? Not really, right? So I probably don't want to enter it. Let's do... I still think I'll wish for Plated Armor, though, even though I'll lose one. But I'm already losing the Perfect here anyway, so I think that's fine. Should I try to get combo? If I play the Study... I mean, it's not a horrible idea. Let's do the Smites here. I am fully defended. Let's free up my hand a little. And then I'll do Flying Sleeves. And I don't think I'll do Deep Breath because yeah, I mean, if I'm losing the time modify, I might as well try to get something out of it, right? I don't think I'll do the Inflame. We don't need the Enlightenment here. Let's do Third Eye. Offering is probably not necessary. Dual Wield is probably not necessary either. Let's grab the Offering. I still have the Normality, though, right? Okay, no, let's put the Offering back. I might draw the Normality. I don't really want to do that. 20. Okay, yeah, there's the Disarm. Deal with the Study if I really wanted to. I don't think I really want to, though. Well, if I'm getting a combo. Fine, let's dual wield the Study. And then play one of them at least. Okay. Could have done Offering to play the second one, too. Alright, yeah, I think at this point it'll be boring, so I think I'll speed this up. I'll try to be back when I'm ready to get combo, which might take a while. But yeah, I think it's worth it. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I keep getting attacked by 16, which is annoying because I only had 15 plate armor. So I took 5 attacks, and now I think I'm going to try to go for combo. So let's start with... yeah, let's do Smite. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm worried I might not have enough. Let's do 5 to gain energy. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now the worry is that I might reshuffle back to... Oh, it's just 150 damage. So wait, I said 12, right? So this would be 13, 14. Hope I don't get the Normality. Alright, there's Empty Fist. That's 15. Let me see what else I get. So 15, just kill here, right? Let's do 16, then 17 to get energy back, 18, 19, and really hope I didn't get a Normality. I think this should be 20, just to be safe. Let's keep the power through for later. Let's do another Insight, and one more Insight. Okay, so I think I'm good here. So I'm pretty sure this should be 22. Beautiful. Alright, awesome. So I got combo off the way, and now I don't have that much HP and not that much plate armor either, so I have to be a little careful. Let's do Brilliance. Play these Smites, because now, unfortunately, I also have a bunch of Smites in my deck, which I don't necessarily want. 16. I also wouldn't mind playing a few powers. So let's do Sash Whip. That brings it down to 12. That's still not enough. Okay. Well, I guess I could just transform here, right? Let's do 2 Smites. Okay. Next turn, I do have a lot of incoming, though. I still have the Normality and the Regret. 40 incoming. Yeah, speaking of Normality. Oh, boy. What can I get here? Well, there's 1 defend. That's not good. Actually, I do have the Lizard Tail, right? Yeah, fine. Let's just use the Lizard Tail, then. Let's do Flurry of Blows and a Smite. Okay, there goes Lizard Tail. Alright, and then another 18. I have 9 plate armor. Windmill Strike is getting stronger and stronger. Let me do... If I draw the Regret now, it's going to be a disaster too, right? I still need to draw a defensive card, though. Let's do another Insight. Enlightenment makes the Windmill Strike cheaper, but I don't want to play it without the without being in Wrath. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to defend here. As there's Perseverance, that's 5 block. That's something. Let's do it. Okay. Windmill Strike is now 100 damage. Good. I do have 30 incoming, though. Oh no, I think I'm dead here. I think I overplayed my hand. I think I have to do this whole thing again. Yeah, because I have exactly 30. I'm being attacked for 30. Yeah, the best thing I can do is this. All right, let me reload real quick. I think this is going to be boring. So I'm going to try to get combo again. Yeah, give me a little bit of time and I'll be right back with the victory. Alright, so I played a bunch of insights because I realized I can just wait. I was fully defended now. I don't know what I did differently, but I didn't lose plate armor, so at most I was being attacked by 16. I also exhumed one of the... Oh, wow, look how many insights there are. I exhumed the disarm to be able to subtract more strength. So now, I got combo easily, but now the Windmill Strike with the Crescendo is enough to get rid of this guy. And I'm actually thinking, if I do dual wield the Windmill Strike, then do Crescendo, then Windmill Strike... Next turn, I'll be able to just kill. So all that happened was that one turn where I didn't draw any defensive cards, I just wasn't able to survive. Which is a shame, because I think if I had like an extra block potion there, obviously I didn't have more potion slots, but if I had something there, I would have been able to perfect this one too. 11-11, that's not too bad, but given that I missed the Act 2 and Act 3 bosses by just a little bit, it is a little disappointing. I perfected 3 of the 6 elites, only the Act 1 boss. Overkill and combo did take me a while. I did sort of sacrifice the time modifier for combo, although I don't think I would have been able to get time modifier anyway. Raining money, I'm not sure if the wish really helped, but Highlander, I think that helped my score. Highlander, let's see, 11-11. Let's see where that puts me in the rankings. Okay, well, so yeah, clearly people were able to get, I suspect collector bonuses, right? I missed the top 100. That's actually a little disappointing. So if I had somehow perfected the Act 2 and Act 3 boss, and again, I think it was very close for both of them. I think Act 2 boss I was 1 HP or 1 block away. Act 3 boss I was 1 turn away. So that would have been 1261. Let's see where that would have put me in the rankings. 1261 would have had me tied, or yeah, tied for 37th. Actually, that's Peltz's score. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Peltz was able to get. But then how do you get from 1261 to what Gemino has with 1444? I suspect Gemino decided to go for collector bonuses, went crazy with the courier and the normality gold. That's the only thing I can think of, because obviously there's no way to get curses, right? At most, I saw 2 normalities and the regret. That was pretty much it. So I suspect that Gemino was able to just really clean up and get a bunch of collector bonuses at the last shop. Oh, actually, interestingly, the fact that I am tied, I would have been tied with Peltz, makes me think that Peltz, just like me, also skipped the Act 3 boss, to Act 3 Elite to get an extra shop to be able to go for Handler. Yeah, and Peltz is usually somebody who does go for Handler if the specialized card is not great. And today, without any mantra, the cards were not that amazing, the specialized cards. But yeah, let me know in the comments. I'd be very curious to see how you're able to get such a good score. And yeah, let's read the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a silent run with the Curse Run, Control Chaos, and Big Game Hunter modifiers, and I missed the top 20 by just 2 points, 1 regular fight, and Goldberry PGM, they are 2 points above me, right? So, yeah, they were able to tie for 19th place, so Goldberry mentioned that he perfected 10 of the 12 elites, which is what I also got. Got all the bosses, got 5 collector bonuses, I only got 4. Was able to get Overkill combo. I suspect, because Goldberry seems like to have the same modifiers as me, I suspect that he was not able to get the stuff modifier. So yesterday, a lot of people saw the bites, that included me. Some people saw the apparitions, that did not include me, and I think if you take the apparitions, so I took the bites and I was able to bring back my max HP, because I think with the bites you only lose 30% of your max HP, right? With the apparitions you lose 50, so it's I think almost impossible to get the stuff modifier yesterday with the apparitions taken. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's how Goldbear was able to get an extra collector bonus, but then lost out on the stuff modifier, which would explain why he's only 2 points above me and not 27 points above me. But still, great score from Goldbear, well deserved top 20 finish. PGM had the same score, I ended up just barely missing top 20 with 1738. I perfected 10 of the 12 elites. I only missed the sentries, both sentry fights on Act 1. I did get all the bosses, 4 collector bonuses. This includes the bites, but obviously not the apparitions. I was not offered those. I was able to get the stuff modifier, and I got overkill combo and the time modifier as well. Actually, Olay pointed out that I got combo probably not in the fight where I wasn't sure if I got it or not, but in a previous fight where I also wasn't sure where I got it. But yeah, I got it, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Then you have David here with 1698 and 30th place. You can check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. David perfected 11 of the 12 elites, all the bosses. Only got 1 collector bonus though. That definitely hurt his score. Then you have Steven here with 1668, and yeah, Steven is the author of the mod that highlights all the familiar names in blue, so thank you for that, Steven. Then you have Gemino with 1642. Gemino mentioned that he did perfect all the elites and all the bosses, which is very impressive, but only got 2 collector bonuses, the bites and the apparitions, and then because of those apparitions, he also missed the stuff modifier. And then Gemino was also able to get the overkill modifier. I think everybody else would have also gotten the I like shiny modifier, and I suspect the time modifier too. But yeah, unfortunately, the only 2 collector bonuses made Gemino score not that great. Then you have Roland here with 1638. Mike got 1613. The Dark with 1592. George got 1565, and then really in the top 100 you have Grimgoth and Cyberfox tied at 1563. So Grimgoth mentioned that he made the old mistake of trying to get Highlander and Curses, which, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a mistake. Sometimes it does work out, but I think the 2 people who tried it yesterday, it did not work out for them. So I actually assume, Grimgoth didn't explicitly mention it, but I assume because of the low score, he probably got a duplicate curse at the end, right? Which is always a shame. And then, yeah, Cyberfox with the same score. Missing top 100 just barely. You have Alex with 1541. Alex also, just like Grimgoth, tried to go for Highlander and Curses, and unfortunately failed. Got a duplicate, clumsy at the very end. Was able to pick 10 of the 12 elites and all the bosses, though, so would have had pretty much my score if he was able to get Highlander. And then had to reject both the bites and the apparitions. Also took the Pooper relic, so that explains the 1 point difference to a lot of others, including Sueka, who ended up missing top 100 with 1540 as well. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow at a much better time. I will not record this late again, so I'll be much earlier with the recording tomorrow. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.